How's everybody doing? Happy Tuesday. Let me know if you can hear me. You can see me, you can hear me. Every day's your birthday. All right. Card of the day. The Way of Positive Change. Facebook, Instagram, Blue Sky, Substack. Find us. We're all there every single day. Three of Wands. This is the card that many readers call your ships are about to come in. So it doesn't feel that way today, but you don't actually see good karma returning to you. This is the culmination of your prayers, your gratitude, your well wishes, and the love that you've sent out to people over the past year or two, or past week, and it circles around. It comes back to you. So open your heart, open your mind to receive. That's the theme for today. All right. The other thing I wanted to let you know is I have readings available next week, August 9th through the 15th. Go to thewayofpositivechange.com. There's no waiting, just a few days, and you can schedule your annual reading or a half hour, however long you like. I look forward to meeting you and reading for you. All right, we've got a lot of really great questions here. Hey, Square Peg, got a lot of great questions. Thank you so much for everyone that takes the time to post a question on the community page. It's really not called the community page anymore. It's just the post page. Okay. So why don't we start with, we'll look at Kathy S. Kathy S. put in her post, she said that the energy feels very heavy right now. And what's going to happen? What is going to happen? And we're going to look at Trump because he's panicking. I mean, he's on full self-destruct. But this is for us. So let's clear, because we are important. So we do it at the beginning of the reading now, because we're important. And it's our birthday. Okay. So this is confirmation that our prayers are heard, that our meditations work, whether you're just relaxing and calming down and rejuvenating with Solfeggio frequencies on YouTube. Pick the frequency or Google the frequency for rejuvenation, energy, uplifting energy, joy. All right, but the energy feels heavy to Kathy. So what's coming up for you and I? What do our angels and guides want us to know? What is their message for us? Where are our strengths? Where are our challenges? What do they want us to focus on? Guides and angels. Our happiness. What is it that you want to convey to us? Okay, remember, you're in charge. They said you're driving this car. You're in charge of what you watch, what you listen to. So if it isn't happy and it isn't joyful, it's not for you. If it's not happy to watch or brings joy to watch or listen to, it isn't good for you at this particular time. Okay. Oh, thank you, Square Peg. I'm so happy to see you here. Let's see what they have to say. Okay. This means we could be allowing things to distract us that vie for our personal health and well-being time. So is this a television show that we're watching, a YouTube that we're watching? Is this drama from other people? Is this other people's chaos that they try to pull us into their drama? What's competing for our time, for our raising the energy level of our mind, body, and spirit. What's getting in the way? Why isn't that of the utmost priority for us? What are you putting above that? Are you putting a trash show or icky music or something that's going to bring you down? Where's your focus? What are you focusing on? Because if you're focusing on joy, it isn't going to have to compete with anything. You're going straight for the joy and gratitude. And remember, when you're grateful, it's impossible to feel heavy because you're truly grateful. And I just wanted to remind everyone that I'm always pushing, Rhonda Byrne's third book that she wrote. She wrote The Secret, but by far her best book, in my opinion, is The Magic. It's the third book that she wrote. And all of the small 30-day gratitude little exercises, they're all on YouTube. They've all been loaded up to YouTube, so you don't even need to buy the book. I love the book because it helps you get your gratitude rock and everything like that, and walks you through the steps. But you can do it. It's all on YouTube. Okay. Your angels and guides are saying, we would like for you to feel more happiness. We would like for you to become more engaged with people in your community, your friends, your family. We would like for you to come outside and play with us. We're asking you to do gratitude, Liz. We're asking you to feel our presence and come out of your boredom or feeling apathy. They want you to see the beauty of things that are all alive, all around you. They're asking us to make a change, to walk away from anything that is distracting us. Okay. This is returning to a spiritual base, your God voice, your angel voice, going quiet to listen to the God voice within. And this is taming the orange lion. I think this is also letting us know, don't let that person or what's going on in the 45 cabinet bother you. Focus on inner beauty, soul beauty, courage, patience, and perseverance to give yourself the boost that you need. Okay. And clean up your self-talk. Clean up your speech with others, because words are spells. And what you say, what you think about yourself, because you tend to believe yourself, and what you say about yourself can become true. So you really only want to use your words in a positive, loving, patient, courageous, persevering way that things are changing for the better. I may not be exactly where I want to be today, but I'm on my way. I mean, I'm getting better at this every day. I'm grateful for this time. Thank goodness everything changes. My health is good. I have new opportunities coming. With each new day comes a new opportunity, and I can refresh, reboot, rebirth. It's the cup of rebirthing. It's the arts. The Ace of Cups stands for the arts, birth, renewal, an opportunity from your guides and angels. This cup is this cup. It isn't like the others down here. This is fresh and new, but we have to look up. We have to see it. We have to be alert. We look up. We're present so we can see the opportunities and hear the opportunities and say yes. Okay. Try not to criticize others or yourself, because this sword with Lady Justice goes two ways. Don't be too overly critical of others. Maintain your balance of Zen. See what you need to see. Make the changes that you need to make. Move forward. What's needed here? What part am I playing? What role am I playing in this sadness. How can I adjust? Of course, sadness happens, but how can I adjust? Okay. The biggest thing about these two authority figures, all the rule makers, they're so busy making rules, they'll never get anywhere in life. They haven't had their toes out of these steel boots off the slab of granite and put them in the grass in a long time. What does this mean? Same for this figure. This means take off your shoes, go have a picnic. Ground. Work with the arts. See where there's a painting class today, where there's a sip and paint if you want to sip from the chalice. Or music. Do something new. This is really about doing anything to take your mind off of the past and new opportunities that the angels are bringing you to get you on an even brighter, even better path than what you've been on. And it gets you out of this dumpsty dumps, you know? Okay. And we need to color outside the lines here, guys. We need to color outside the lines. We need to break some rules. Just say, okay. And while you're using your ability to create with arts and music and trying new things, use your intuition. This is a highly intuitive time. And so that makes you even more creative. This is also letting you know that it's important for you to invite others into your life or to accept invitations, because to isolate is not going to help you. So that is when you spend too much time indoors. Things are not alive in there except other people. This is why you need to go outside, because everything is alive. The planets, the grass, the trees, the crickets, the frogs, the ants, the chameleons. And if you spend too much time inside, that's when anxiety, and it takes you out of being present and grateful. I mean, even the clouds are alive, the rocks, the clouds, the planets, all of that. So getting outside is one big clue. Going to any spiritual event or creative event is very helpful. Being with others, simply getting out in nature is just trying something different. Just get out of your head and get into your car. Let's just go, okay? We're on the move and we're present, all right? And we're grateful that we can move our body to get into our car, to go to a restaurant we've never been to, or to go listen to music we've never listened to, or to go paint and sip. I went to a new park. Okay, yeah, get rid of anything that's distracting you, and realize that you may be bored because of that Four of Cups. Okay, the Fool is not bored, but the Four of Cups is bored. All right, let's go to Jan R. wanted me to ask about the future of Elon Musk. He is heading up this PAC, the Musk America PAC, and he is spending $100 to $120 million for the GOP and to back Republican candidates. So, but every time I ask about him, as of late, I get readings that just say he isn't going to be able to accomplish what he's trying to do. Maybe he's the fool. So, I keep getting the Seven of Pentacles for him. A hummingbird feeder, that would be fun. And take pictures. You know, when you use your intuition, you can take pictures of beautiful things and print them up. Okay. But I think it's very important to, go to unity churches and see what classes lots of unity churches offer classes during the week, and they're phenomenal. Okay. Musk has a lot of ideas. He's sort of pie in the sky here. And what he offers and what is available, or what actually is the truth. This is like he's on the keta, and he's really not thinking. His logical sense is here. This is more of a pie in the sky, dream it up kind of thing. He's partying here. He has a goal when he has clear mind, and then he goes into the not clear mind. He's having a lot of self-doubt, and I know that isn't what it looks like when he's on stage, but he is spending too much time inside. He is trying to find the light and can't find his way. He is looking to hire a guru or spend some time with a guru he needs a word, y'all. He needs a word. Okay, he's very immature. And he may be trying to hang out with younger people, bully people like maybe the Tate brothers, or we're going into that next. He self-sabotages here. That's what these are. Self-doubt, anxiety about moving forward. People didn't like him before, and so he self-sabotages. That's what he's doing. So look at that. Every single time, you guys, 7 of Pentacles. He just can't make the tree produce fruit. It drives me crazy when some readers say, "Oh, here the harvest has come." No. This guy's standing in the same place, pausing for so long, all the momentum is lost. His shoes don't even match. One got bleached out by the sun. The colors are off. He plants the seeds, and then he's like, "Well, can't these plants just grow on their own?" No, they won't. You have to hoe your row, and you have to water and fertilize the seeds. And he can't, and then he sinks. He just spends time by himself then, and then he sinks. He really needs a helpful guide or a guru. So that job is open if you want it. He's just not okay. He's full of contradiction, bickering inside his head. Should I do this? Should I do that? Should I do this? It's just really hard for him. Okay. So, and then he uses words that are spells on him. So he is not, there is a younger person that can help him a little bit, but he's not doing very great. Okay. So, do you care? All right. We're supposed to be nice. Now, Don Jr. and I Eat Paste Eric and Zach Witkoff, son of foodie Russia loving Steve Witkoff, are best buds because Daddy T and Witkoff are friends, so the kids are friends. And they sort of brought Barron right along in there. And they also do some projects with the Tate brothers and do, World Liberty, Financial, and then they made Zach Witkoff the CEO. So he's over all of the regulatory functions, or lack thereof, and also the crypto. So I just want to see, there's a lot of fishy stuff going on there. And I want to know if they're going to be hauled into court, the whole lot of them, but especially Zach Witkoff. Let's take a look at him first. Is he fixing to get into some trouble? Legal AF, I forget the gentleman that did it. It's not Popak. Did a really great episode just recently of how all these people tie in together. It was astounding. And how they got out of the UK, and how they were brought here, went out of the UK to Romania, to here. And what they do, and Paolo Zampolli. But let's see. So it's like a modern day Ep story, or a carry-on. Another vein of that monster. Now let's see. Jack Witkoff, CEO, World Liberty Financial. What kind of a mess is he in? What's his future look like? Jack Witkoff, CEO, World Liberty Financial. What does his future look like? All right, let's see. The Fool can go either way. The Fool is a lighthearted, wonderful, enlightening journey that you take for the first time, an adventure, so to speak. And then the other way you can take it is not following directions, not reading the directions, not looking both ways before you cross the street or commit a crime. Okay. All right. This guy has no idea what he's doing. He's all over the place. He's trying to play the shell game, make something look and appear like it is something that it isn't. He doesn't have a commitment to staying there, so I don't know if Little Don and Eric know that. I think those are. He really wants to go on to do something all on his own. He wants to move on, move forward. I think perhaps he grifted enough in that position and he's ready to take the next step. That's what I'm looking at. Oh, and then there is a very tumultuous breakup and possibly a betrayal between the three. So watch for that breakup. The bromance is over and somebody's going to have an inordinate amount of time to sit and think, to ponder what on earth got them to this place. Grifting, greed, money. It's the Scrooge card. And then it's the jail card. I wonder how concerned all these boys are about the Tate brothers being in jail, what they'll say. And do they need to be released? How is it with all of these people behind them that they were given to the UK, back to the UK? Okay, he's on the move. In fact, he's probably going to leave the United States. So watch the movement of Jack Witkoff. I think he's going to run. Okay? I'm just saying. What's on the bottom? Money, and does he have a dark-haired female that he's having a relationship with? Anyway, looks like he's on the move. All right, I need to bring this down a little bit more. Okay. How's the new mic, you guys? That's Steve Witkoff. Jared and Steve Witkoff, you know, the negotiators. He's the Putin boot-licking boy. It's his son. Okay. Now let's look at, are the Tate brothers threatening Witkoff and the Trumps? Are Andrew and Tristan Tate, who are in trouble, who are going to get out of trouble? I've read on this before. Or they'll be pardoned or absolved or disappear. Are Andrew and Tristan Tate threatening the younger Trumps and the younger Witkoff, or the whole lot of them? Are they going to threaten them? Say, if you don't get us out of here, or if you don't get us to a place next to Ghislaine Maxwell, we're going to make a problem for you. What's happening? Andrew and Tristan Tate threatening Don, Eric, and Zach. Karma card, 6 cups. Ooh. Thank you, Tamra. Yeah, if you're new here, please subscribe. Help a girl out. Support your favorite reader, no matter who they are, and hit the like button. We're all asking for additional. We're asking for some love. Okay. Okay. They have an inordinate amount of time to sit and think about what kind of offers they're going to make them, how much they're going to pay them, how much they're willing to pay someone to get them out of trouble. They want to be free. They're like, hey, we've partied with you. We know what you like. We know what you do. We know where you live. We're going to send you a pizza. You know what I mean. Yeah. And I believe these threats from the bully precipitate or have precipitated the breakup of the bromance of the whole crew. There they are. They're waiting. They're saying, I'm tired of waiting. Get us out of here. And one of them is going to get out. One will get out before the other. There's the entrapment. Oh, and another person, another very important male will have a say-so. Have they left Miami? This person is either in Miami or over in the UK and will help them get out. It is a big leader of either a country or corporation. Okay, so what happens then? Will they be set free? Will they go back to Romania? Or will they go to Dubai with Daddy Donald? Because if Donald goes anywhere, he's going to Dubai. That's the only place that's swanky enough for him to go. If he abandons Mar-a-Lago, that's the only place he goes, Dubai. All right. So will Andrew and Tristan Tate, will they be released? Will they get out of this? Will they get out of all these charges? They're offered a deal and a choice. They're going to try to make a fool out of the people who have accused them. There's the leader. They're feared. Their freak is freaked. They look like DJT. All right. Things do not get put together to help them quickly. This is going to take more time than what they had planned or wanted. Then they have reason to party. Oh, they're still waiting. They're still waiting. Musk will help. Watch Musk help. They're not getting out soon. They are going to be getting out later. They get sprung here. But it's not right away. And I think that other person we came up with, that other king, is Musk. That's where I'm going to go, because that's his outcome card. So he's trying to put together the funds. Listen, if anybody can make it happen, right? All right. And let's talk about the subject of our video. I have not read on him for quite some time. But he's threatening now. He's saying that Iran has, this is their last chance. How many times has he said that? Says they're negotiating when they're not. And I think his freak is freaked. I think he's just freaking out. I think he's being told you can't do. He has a big choice to make. You can't do what you want to do. So what's happening in his head? What's happening in Donald Trump's head right now? Let's see. Okay, he wants to send, he says he doesn't want to send boots on the ground, but he is thinking about it. And he's saying, why can't we just put them over here on this part? Because it's not safe. To take the freedom for the people that he wants to put over there. I don't know if he wants them to be set up in a base on Karg Island or the other island that's there. He's in full defense mode. He needs another Piro to fire. All right. So this is Natalie Hart, and she's trying to calm the lion. Now we're in this time of Leo here. So we're already in it. He wants to send the military in, and that's what he wants to do, because he feels like he's either being told or he feels like this is the only option he has. I think that's an announcement, and also an investigation into what all would this entail, what all do we have to do. And he's just making things up. He's just saying ridiculously stupid. He's saying secrets out loud. He can't be trusted. He wants more surveillance on the IRGC. So his words are just all made up and word salad. He's definitely not eating salad, although we wish he would eat some salad. Okay. So that's what he's throwing around. All right. Now, is he going to have any measure of success with Iran? Thank you, Square Peg, so much. And if you're just joining us, I have readings available. You go to thewayofpositivechange.com. Scroll down to schedule your appointment. You pick the date and the time and how. And I have openings from August 9th through the 15th. So this is a great time. That's next week. All right. So will Trump have any success in these next few days until I come back to see you on Friday or before? Will he have any success with negotiations or anything go his way? Because I feel like he's panicked. He's doing something stupid. Okay. All I can think about is money. Okay, so this is good. I believe he knows, he is aware that there's a legal challenge coming to him for the cryptocurrency or for the meme coins or the World Liberty Financial. I think that he knows, he is aware that he's going to be asked to, it's like Grassley saying, oh, I've invited Jack Smith to come testify. Well, Trump is getting an invitation here to surrender financial records and how he enriched himself. This is really good. And I think this is why he's panicked, because he knows that how he received the money, he knows there's problems, there's legal problems. And he knows the Tate boys know, and the Witkoffs. And someone can be paid. Someone can be bribed. That's why he has employed Musk to try to free those guys. He does not feel like he's in power. He knows the law is coming for him. And he knows they're coming for him. He knows he's in trouble. Okay. So let's see. There's a big meeting taking place with these aces. All right. And then let's just take a quick look at his health. I won't read on him again Friday because he's already, listen, I don't know how long it's been since I've seen that there was actually going to be some sort of judicial hearing or decision that is going against him where he has to divulge figures, and he's in trouble. So I don't know who's doing it. I don't know who's bringing it, but there's a case and it's coming up and he's in trouble. And this is really great news. So I feel like we need to celebrate right now. I mean, like, get the brownies, gluten-free. Right? All right. Guides and angels. Trump's health or the lack thereof, as Square Peg says. And watch the weather, you guys. I still feel like there's real funky weather out there. I'm very concerned about earthquakes around Yellowstone. All right, but let's see. Is there an earthquake in Trump's health? All right, DJT's health. Senior. Donald Trump's health. Guides and angels. Show us the trajectory of Donald Trump's health. People are like, how do you know when to quit shuffling? It's when the cards won't go in any longer. They're like, take from the top. Okay, so he thinks, well, he was on the course and he pretended he won. Did you see the clips that Ron Filipkowski, the editor in charge of Midas Touch, posted? Oh my gosh, you have to see. It's on Substack. Oh my God, it was hysterical. Okay. He couldn't putt. He chipped. Oh my gosh, it's so funny. And yet he won the award. Okay. But that's sort of fading right now. You know, he's trying to come up with all kinds of crazy ass ideas. Oh my gosh. Okay. So injections, IVs, things that are hidden from public to give him energy. I don't think he's going to be able to keep this under wraps because he's being deceived here with the Seven of Swords and the Moon card. So someone is going to offer this information. So I think we're going to get information on McConnell's health, and I think Trump's going to get outed here. Yeah, yeah, I'm still showing procedures for him. Yeah, they try to, oh my gosh, he's the biggest liar there ever. Look at this. What happens, you guys, when you get the Magician, the Moon, and the Seven of Swords? It means you're being tricked, lied to, um, manipulated, gaslighted, gaslit, everything that you can think of. But he is going to have a problem with his health. We don't wish anyone ill will, but he's going to have a particular problem with his health. It could be Barry because it pops up. It pops up and then it has to get cleared. Okay. So he has a health change that is imminent. All right. There's our card of the day. I'm not going to say it. All right. He's not doing well. They can try and say he's doing well, but he isn't. I wonder how much it took for him to just even get off the golf cart and go to try to putt. Okay. All right, let's see. Chuck Grassley has invited special counsel Jack Smith to testify before the Senate Judiciary Committee on September 22nd, which is a magical day. All right, how will he do? Now, I read with the Petty Boots group on Johnny's channel Sunday night. That's always fun. And we all got that Jack Smith is just coming out of the gate at breakneck speed. I mean, there's no one that can catch him, no one that can take him down. He's ready to go. He's raring to go. So the future for Jack Smith and this Grassley invitation, how does that go? Does he have to go? Or does he have to, is it only if he gets subpoenaed? Right now he has an invitation. Or that is an invitation, AKA subpoena. Okay. At this point, I don't think he has to go. He has so much information. I don't think they really want him to be there. That is going to be a mistake on their part. Grassley says it's because he has text messages and information from Mar-a-Lago. He's ready. I'm telling you, he is out of the gate. And he is chasing Sparky. If you've ever been to the dog track, you know what I'm talking about. Oh, do they have Sparky at the racetracks too, at the actual racetrack? I would love to go to the Kentucky Derby one time, but I always feel bad for the horses. Anyway, he whatever had previously held Jack Smith back or kept him quiet for a little time has broken. It's like whatever time ran out, whatever spell broke, whatever happened, and he's ready to go. He's in defense. He's got the goods. He's a warrior that's still standing. He's thinking, if you want to be dumb and not do your research on what I have to protect myself, go ahead. Karma is a dessert best served cold. Okay. Did I say that right, you guys? They have opened a can of worms with this. Oh my gosh, he is the star. He's the star. He comes out of this so wonderful. And they're such imbeciles. I mean, really. Really? They're really trying it. This is a brand new opportunity for him to get the message out in any way, shape, or form. He's just like, he's got the whole chess set. He knows exactly what he's doing. Okay. So don't be afraid for him. He's ready to give them. He's ready to give them salad. Just kidding. All right. Auntie M says, Melania is MIA. We're reading on Melania. And then Millie wants to know about the Chinese hidden switch buttons. Okay, let's see. Where's Melania? Because Natalie Harp, just like we read before, she has replaced her. Now, Natalie got in the private plane, the big chopper, that took Trump back away from the FIFA, because you could see her with her laptop and the outline of her hair and sitting right next to him. It wasn't Melania. Melania was in the FIFA seat next to Trump, having to have the smells of sitting in that seat. But where is she? I feel that she knows that her son and his associations, or the people he has associations with, yeah, she's traveling. I feel that she knows the friendships that Barron has made is going to be a problem for him. All right, so where is Melania? Does anybody care? I don't care, do you? Beef around and find. All right, well, that's a good one. That's a good one. Oh, all right. Man, she knows this is over, and she knows that her husband is in a heap of trouble. Come on, take the money and run. All right. She's looking to see when she is spinning. She's spinning the map. Where am I going? Where am I going? What do I want to do? Where do I want to go? All right. If I get out of here, if I get on this horse and I get out of here, I think I can make change. But the problem is when the death card is on it, you can't get away from the changes that are coming for you. You can't. This is the card we got for the Tates, the Witkoffs, Barron, Don Jr., and Eric. She's trying to get out of there as fast as she can. She's going as fast as she can. She's avoiding him. She's avoiding the trouble. She wants to be free. But she knows she cannot be. So she will appear with the Donald again. She will appear with him again because she can't be free. She is tied in. She has a contract. Okay. So they could make a problem for her. I'm just saying. She may have to put Barron on a plane. All right. Now, Chinese hidden switches, electronic devices. They've been found. They were found in 2025 in solar panel systems, with parts and batteries and things that came from China. Are we going to have a problem with these hidden switches that can shut things down? They're called something else, but I'm not going to say that word. Chinese hidden switches, electronic devices that can shut things down or record conversations or stop utilities like the water plants. I'm not saying that's what happened. So far, they're blaming that on Iran, but who knows? We'll look at that too. Chinese hidden switches, does that become a big problem for us in the United States? All right. It's already been a problem. It's been embedded in every small orifice. It is there to cause chaos. They are there to cause problems and disruption. To bring structures down. This is also done in association with the poop star. And I believe that it is even in the presidential palace there. I'm not going to say that. Things that are white for now. Oh my gosh, yeah, they're in where there are cups, listening devices in cups, in offers of products. They're in things that young people play with. They're in seemingly innocuous places and toys and things like that. So they could even be in the staff, campaign staff or White House staff belongings of younger people's things that you would think were safe, and they're not. Okay, this isn't good. Not good. And because of the water here and that last video that we saw, if we were going to have problems, and it came up water, and I felt that Pood was going to, there's cables that go under the water that can be a problem as well for Europe. So yes, the answer to that is yes, they can make problems with that. And yes, they're going to make problems with that. And they already have previously made problems in solar products and panels. All right, so what about Iran? Okay, so if we're looking at this war, how does Iran do? Will they be victorious? How does Iran do in this war? Are they victorious? Will they be seen as victorious? I think they already are. But I feel like Trump is panicked. I feel like he's desperate, and I feel that I feel Trump feels that Putin is the same way, and that's two loose cannons that make bad decisions. So I'm very concerned. But I don't want you to worry. I want you to do something new today. Iran is aggression, and the attacks have not, they're still doing okay here. They're seen as this, they're still doing okay. They are willing to make some sort of deal here. But their way of life, their true way of life, is that they're trapped. They are trapped. Whether there's, I said in our psychic development class, I feel like there's 30 of them that are in charge, that are in some sort of a hub or tunnel or something. So their way of life isn't good for real. But they will be seen. All right, so what do we do to... All right, so how are we seen then in the United States? Do we come out of this okay? Can the United States get out of this war problem with Iran on an uneven footing? Can we? That means when the Queen of Cups comes flying out of the deck, it means we usually have had a psychic hit. Oh, Buka says that he's heard that they're evacuating Tehran. Okay. We're in a world of hurt here, you guys. Don't lose faith. Don't lose faith. We don't want to send our soldiers in. We'll get some help. We're going to be okay. I keep getting that we're going to be okay. There are other world leaders that are going to come in and try to help smooth this over. You know, it's just like any other time when Trump turns something into a complete and utter debacle and unravels. Okay, the other people are going to take over that special house that's white. Okay. All right. So our near future, just our near future. Are we going to have any earthquakes or bad weather or anything like that we need to, you want me to tell the people, the light workers here to be careful of? Okay, stay out of the past. Get up each day. Each day is new in every way. Start fresh. Wipe the slate clean. Do something new. Have an adventure. If it's not fun or loving, don't listen to it or watch it. I was telling my friend Dave yesterday or the day before, I listened to solfeggio frequencies. For me, it takes a good 30 minutes, but I put my phone like right up on my left ear because it helps the psychic side of the right side of your brain calm down. Okay, so there is change. Change is happening. It's happening right now. You know, Trump is not doing okay, and it may look like we're losing some things, but we're going to be okay. We have many angelic helpers. We're moving forward. We have goals. And listen, take the positive side of the Fool and have a great rest of your day and week until I see you again on Friday. Get your top 3 goals up on your board and make a commitment to doing something new. Do not isolate. Use your intuition. You guys are stubborn. You're stubborn. Because this is how we're seen. Our angels and guides are saying, we're trying to get you to hear us. Get up, move it. All right, do something spiritual, do something loving, something fun, learn something new. This is the educator. There's the other educator. There's only 2 edumacation people in the tarot. The Guru, Virgo card of the Hermit, and the Taurus card of the Hierophant. Both teachers. This is about learning something new. Get out of the doldrums, boredom, and isolation. Okay? This is the only way. And you're going to think, well, this offer is not good, or it isn't going to get me. It's about someone you see there. It's about a message you see on the wall or an announcement that you hear when you arrive. It's not the person. It's not about the person that gives you the invitation. It's about what you experience or who you meet or something you learn. Okay? So this is get off your bum message. Okay. All right. And watch for signs. Watch for little signs, written signs, animal signs. Get out in nature. All right, you guys. I'll see you soon. Thank you. Hit the thumbs up. And if you want a reading, thewayofpositivechange.com. And I'll see you soon. Thank you so much. Thank you, Square Peg.